What's going down, everybody? I'm back. I'm sore too. I'm really sore right now. I helped my wife move a bunch of stuff. She did an event this weekend, and I had to carry like sandbags and cinder blocks and all kinds of like really heavy stuff, and I am out of shape, man. I'm way out of shape. So I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting. But anyways, you guys, what's going down? Welcome back to another episode of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, and today's a pretty simple episode. I'm just getting back into the flow of things. I've been off for a while. I can't say off, but I've been focused on behind the scenes work for the last week, basically, and Axial Fest for the 2 weeks before that. So it's been really hectic around here. But I got the Axial Fest movie out, so I hope you guys have gone and watched that. If you haven't, then go check it out. It's awesome. It's a video right before this one, actually. So, anyways, while I was at Axial Fest, actually, let's talk about that real quick. I had a lot of people come up to me and show me their Holmes Hobbies products. That was pretty cool. So shout out to everybody that came up to me and was like, yo, check out what I'm running in my truck. I've got a Holmes Hobbies BLE Pro, or I've got 13 turn, or I've got a Torque Master, or what. People were showing off all kinds of stuff. The servos were everywhere. There were SHV 500s like everywhere. You guys are awesome. That was really cool. Props to everybody that was rocking the Holmes Hobbies and showing them off. And to everybody that's still on the fence about Holmes Hobbies, I've seen a lot of posts lately where people are thinking maybe it's better to run like a Tekin ESC with a Holmes Hobbies motor. And don't do all that, man. Just get yourself the Holmes Hobbies set up. See what it's all about. You won't regret it. And if you have any issues, just hit us up. Also, customer service issues on Facebook. I've seen a lot of people, okay, maybe not a lot, but like at least 3 people in the last month or so that I've came across complaining about their customer service on Facebook, and then I look into it and find out that they're not actually just calling Holmes Hobbies up. Now, the phone line, I think, was down for a little bit or something, I saw on the website, but literally, you guys, if you have any issues at all, just pick up the phone, call them up, man. I'm sure somebody's going to be there to pick it up 9 times out of 10, as long as you're calling within business hours. So just pick up the phone, call them. Don't go on Facebook and try to get your customer service via Facebook. That just doesn't work right. That's for their promotion and for us to congregate and chat and talk about products together, but it's not a customer service base. So just a quick reminder for everybody on that. If you really want the customer service that Holmes Hobbies is known for, just pick up your phone, give them a call. So, anyways, let's get into this, man. What I wanted to talk about today is really not that, like, big of a subject, but it is kind of a big deal, and it has to do with brushless motors. Specifically, waterproof brushless motors, right? These waterproof brushless motors. Everybody loves getting a waterproof motor. And why do we get them? Well, the majority of us, I'm pretty sure, get them for A, performance. Everyone loves the performance that you can get from a brushless motor. B, everyone's going to want some really good reliability. Brushless motors are known to be very reliable, especially compared to a brushed. And C, we're going to want some low maintenance. We don't like having to do the tuning and the maintenance on the motors all the time. I mean, the majority of people don't. Now, there's a handful of us that do enjoy that, but the majority of us just want to buy a bad motor, throw it in the truck, and just rally it for the next year with no worries, right? That's really what most of us want to do. So most of us will go for waterproof, because waterproof usually means that you're just going to not have to worry about it. It's sealed can, the water can get all over it, or, you can get it, accidentally wreck into a lake or a river or whatever, and your truck's not going to die, or your motor's not going to die anyways. And, so it's just like it gives you that extra cushion, I guess. It makes you feel like, extra like confident in your product, right? Now, the issue is when people take these and they run them in the water, they don't think about what happens after that, okay? These are waterproof. They're not rust proof, okay? So you kind of got to keep that in mind. Just because something's waterproof does not mean that it's rust proof, corrosion proof. There is this little thing called corrosion that will just eat and destroy almost any metal item out there. So you really need to pay attention to the corrosion. All right, so if you take one of these and you run it in some pretty rough conditions and you wind up, whatever, getting it wet on a consistent basis, or even just once, whatever, it doesn't matter. What you still need to do is take care of the bearings that you'll find in the end of the motor. Alright? Because if those bearings start to rust out, then your motor is not going to be that reliable powerhouse that you're wanting it to be. It's very important that you lubricate those. It's very important that you dry these out. Even though they're waterproof, you still want to take it and dry it out. You don't want to just like throw a wet truck back up on the shelf, and which I'm guilty of. I know a lot of you watching this that have been around me before have seen me do stuff like that. I'm guilty of it. So it's not like I'm trying to like say do as I whatever. I don't even know. It's not like I'm trying to like get you guys to do something that I am not trying to do, right? I'm trying to do this myself, all right? This is an issue that I have myself too. And that's just getting these trucks wet and then thinking they're just going to air dry and everything's all gravy. One of these days you're going to pull it out and you're like, whoa, dude, that is loud. That's crunchy. That is like whining. Like all of a sudden it just isn't the same, and that is because it's getting rusty. Now, if the bearings are corroded in any way, shape, or form, if they're pitted, if there's any type of contamination inside of them, they're not going to rotate smoothly. I mean, you've got ball bearings on metal. They need to rotate, nice and smooth. And if there's any obstruction in the way, whether it's a piece of rust, rusted pits, any type of debris, whatever, you're going to have issues getting maximum performance out of your motor. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today, is that it's very important for you guys just, and you can use whatever. There's all kinds of lubrication you can put on these. I mean, I personally use my Moose Slick, which I showed you guys in another episode. I might as well pull it down again. I use this stuff. You can literally just squirt a little bit in each end, right? And you're pretty much good to go. Just air dry it and then squirt it with that, and you're pretty much in the business, right? But it's really important to keep an eye on that. And you may need to actually take the motor apart. Check it out from time to time. All right? We'll probably do that here on an upcoming episode. I've still yet to take a brushless motor apart on a series, so maybe we'll do that here before too long. But it's important to actually still inspect your brushless motors. Even if it is a sealed waterproof motor, you're going to want to take care of it. Make sure those bearings are good. So anyways, you guys, that's all I really got to talk about today. I hope you guys are not too mad at me for putting you off for a couple weeks with the Holmes Hobbies thing. I had all kinds of stuff going on. John Holmes was aware of it, so it wasn't, like I was trying to like pull a fast one or anything. I've got all kinds of new work going on, new clients, and just that Axial Fest movie really drained me. So, but I'm back, and you guys will actually have another episode tomorrow of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control, and that should effectively catch us up in the series. So anyways, I'm going to go get some more coffee because it's really early in the morning still, and start doing some more work. You know what it is, you guys. I'm going to see you out on the trails. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah.